What?
That's a surprise.
Bounce up on a Tuesday night. Street lights hum like a neon fight. Got a story, but I'll keep it tight. Not so harsh, not so bright.
What's happening, guys? My name is Harsh.
And I'm Kiran.
And thank you so much for joining us back once again. आज हम देखने जा रहे हैं One Piece Season 2 का first look. वो अभी भी release हुआ है and it's just come out on YouTube and I'm really excited. Before we get into that, we've got Kiran to kind of start watching One Piece and she's wrapped up the season 1. Kiran, what was your thought on the entire first season?
So to see animes in live action, I think mind blown. It was so happy. It had so many adventures.
Yeah.
उसके characters इतने अलग-अलग हैं. Like everyone has their own personality. Everyone has their own power. And it was so interesting to watch. So I'm really excited to see the season 2.
Yeah. So I think what really kind of helped Kiran get into the fray was that this series in itself is very lively. It's very happy-go-lucky. The protagonist is somebody who's super ambitious, who's super positive, and the kind of crew that joins him along the way. जो पूरी journey start होती है, आप Zoro से मिलते हो, आप Nami से मिलते हो, आप Usopp से मिलते हो, आप Sanji से मिलते हो, and how this entire crew kind of fleshes out over time. I think that was done fantastically. I think it translated really well into live action because a lot of different series and properties have tried this in the past कि manga को या anime को एक live action में convert करते हैं and they have failed miserably. So I'm so glad that this turned out really well. The casting looks on point हमेशा and in season 2 में there are some really big names that have kind of joined the fray. So really excited to see where they go there.
So one thing I would like to tell you, Harsh, and everyone who's watching, I am the person who has not seen any anime and I do not enjoy it very much either. I understand the storyline is very amazing in animes, but I think मेरे लिए वो visual effects बहुत और live action में अगर चीजें डाल दोगे, I will watch it. But if you put it in the anime format, I don't think I will be too interested or keen. So I think if you have not watched anime yet and if you're not too interested in it, I think One Piece is the way to start. It shows history and personality and all the powers of each individual character, so you're able to relate with them.
So I think as a starting point, this series becomes very interesting because it is not something जो बहुत ही serious is from the get-go. It is a very light-hearted show. It builds up and you get to see the aspirations and the ambitions of different characters. You get to see how the crew is coming together. पहले कितने reluctantly they're working together, and after a while they're actually like a family in some shape or form. And that dynamic that everybody shares with each other, the adventures that they go on, all of that is a very nice, warm, happy-go-lucky vibe that it kind of gives you. And I think this, for a lot of people who have not been anime and manga fans, this becomes a very accessible point of entry for them to get into, understand the kind of stories that are being told across anime as a medium, and then maybe take a call on ki maybe this anime or this series seems so interesting, maybe let me try out the manga or let me try out the anime. So now coming to the new drop that's come out, I'm really hoping they kind of reveal ki ye kab finally series हमें देखने को मिलेगी. I hope some dates are mentioned. Apart from that, there are some really cool arcs might end up actually covering, and some really important characters that might also be showcased here. I think there is going to be one person that you are going to love when you see him. I'm not going to give you any spoilers. There is one crew member who gets added, I think, in this season that you are going to love. And that's all the teaser I want to leave you with. I think let's get into the trailer and then we can discuss a little more about it.
Everything I've done,
They look so beautiful.
Fantastical land, you know?
everywhere I go, is for the One Piece. What is that?
Oh,
My goodness.
giants are here.
What is that?
पता लगेगा. Oh, smoke का. Nice. Smoke का दे दिया है मतलब. ये तो बड़े-बड़े एक्टर्स आने वाले हैं. उनका टीज आइकॉन मिल जाएगा मेरे पास.
It is cool.
Oh, nice.
He has multiple hands over.
No, he has two hands, but he's rubber, no?
Can I please watch this in theater?
I would love to watch it in theater, actually. And season 3? What? They've
That's a
already-
surprise.
I'm so glad they told us that season 1 for them was almost like a tester कि ये कैसा test करेगा with audiences, will they kind of take into it, will they watch it, will they not watch it, and now that they kind of have that guarantee कि okay people loved it and they loved the way that the actual anime and the manga has been translated onto a live action story as well. I think now they've gotten the confidence to start making these back to back. क्योंकि season 2 के बाद I think what they just kind of conveyed to us right now is that season 3 is about to start shooting. and by the time we wrap up season 2, season 3 का production might be wrapping up. So now I feel it's going to be much more seamless. अभी पिछली 2 seasons के बीच में हमें I think 2 या 3 साल का wait मिला था. Whereas now I feel it's going to actually catch up pace, very similar to how a lot of other series do it, and we might get one season every year.
So season 2 is coming in 2026. They have not released a date yet.
Yeah.
But I am really looking forward to it. Do you think there will be more trailer to it, Harshi?
I think they should, because abhi I know for a fact that there are some really big cast members, actually people from Hollywood that they've gotten on board for season 2, जिनका अभी तक reveal नहीं दिखाया है. We got to see Smoker, who is another one big character as well for this upcoming arc. But there are a couple more people that I already know have been casted, जिनका हमें अभी तक glimpse नहीं मिला है. And even the addition that I was telling you about that joins the Straw Hats, इसमें तो कुछ glimpse नहीं दिया है. So there is quite a bit for us to unpack, I'm sure.
In this trailer, I do not actually know a lot of characters because there are so many new faces. But the visuals are as same as in the season 1. They are great, fantastic. So I think that's what I'm looking forward to. What do you think, Harshi?
I hope that they cover the next arcs. There are some very important arcs that are kind of coming up, and I hope they do a nice build up to them, and they are able to do it justice, because there are some fights that I think will be covered in season 2 or season 3 for sure. It has to be in these next 2 seasons. And if they are not done right, then iska pura jo overall impact of how big One Piece actually becomes after those fights, that is going to land flat. So I really hope that the directors and the makers do a good job of capturing the scale of that event, because Shibuya incident जैसा कुछ काफी बड़ा आने जा रहा है. That is going to rock your worlds.
To wrap it up, जो मेरा reaction है trailer देखकर, first CGI is top notch. I think each and every scene and frame. First, how it starts. Luffy is on an adventure as usual, and he is traveling multiple places. He is fighting multiple characters, and I see a lot of new characters who have a lot of new powers. So I think that is going to be fun to watch. What do you think?
I feel that for मेरे को तो पता है story कहाँ जा रही है, so I think you have so much that you're going to enjoy in this upcoming season. And like I was telling you, there is a very big event that is leading up. I should either happen season 2 or 3. And I really hope that you get to feel that intensity of that build-up, because that is something that is very crucial to how the story actually progresses from there, and the world building that it kind of enables. So I really hope that the creators and the director has kind of done a great job. Abhi tak visually sab kuch looks top notch. We didn't get to see too much, very luckily, as to where the story is going to be. But yeah, my expectations are really high, and I hope that you also really love the new season, so that we can keep going on this adventure again and again.
I think I'm going to binge watch this season.
So that was our reaction to the first look of season 2 for One Piece, and we guys are really excited. Let us know guys in the comments below that आपको अभी तक season 1 कैसा लगा, season 2 में आप क्या expect कर रहे हो. If you have been a fan of the mangas and the animes, tell us which part or which particular scenes from the mangas or the animes you want to actually see translated on live screen, and what are the people that you're really looking forward to being introduced in this overall series.
Take it from a person who's not a big fan of animes and manga. I would 100% recommend it. You should watch it, and you will come back to us asking for more.
And I know we're going to be watching this as soon as it comes out, and we'll be back with our review for season 2 of One Piece. So stay tuned for that. Like, share and subscribe if you like what we've done in the meanwhile. Be back for more.
Every double ain't no short bet. Not so harsh, just not yet.